Well, I said we were going to do more EDC, and I leaked this one. I kind of teased it a while ago. It's the Vostede Corgi. It's been out for a while. They've made some changes to it from the original, concepts and stuff like that. I reached out to them and I said, hey, can any chance I can get one for review here? And they said, sure enough. They looked at the channel and said, we like what you do. Let's see what you think about it. So they sent this over. Let's throw it on the bench over here and take a closer look at it. All right. From Vostede, I want to thank Vostede for sending this over for us to check it out. Nice little case. You got a little, Velcro here. The patch here is Velcro, so you can move it around, do what you want with it. Decent little zipper here. Let's take that open. And inside, what we got here. Now, they also sent a sticker, but my daughter already stole that. Here's the Corgi itself. We get a little cleaning cloth, which is interesting. I guess I can polish the brass inserts in the blade with it. But all in all, it's a nice little case. I rather like it. So the knife itself, it's a micarta handle. And you got brass inserts on either side. I got to say, the styling on this thing is pretty much amazing. It's very classic. It's classy without being overly kind of stylish. Anybody can carry something like this. We've got a fairly deep carry clip. It's not super deep carry. It could be a little bit more, I guess, but it's nice. The clip is recessed there, if you can see it, into the handle itself. I know on some of the earlier ones, these bolts here were a little bit proud. You can get your fingernail on it, but it looks like they've addressed that issue also. From the first launch, this is now, or pre-launch, I believe, this is now reversible left to right. You can't switch it down. You're going to be carrying blade point up on this. That's just not an option. Now, this is a button lock, and it is very, very easy there. You can see there, there's practically no resistance on it. Locks nice and positive in place. Don't worry about it going to come back on you. You actually have to press quite a bit there to release it. On top of that, it's also, when I first saw it, I didn't quite understand here. We got some nice jimping here on the corners there, but this is a front flipper as well, and it is a super easy front flipper there. I can just, once we get past the resistance there, I can roll it, and then you got the second point here, so I can really easily deploy it like that. Okay, it says Vostede on this side. We've got Corgi on this side. And then the steel here looks like we got 14C28N, which is a really good, I think a value priced kind of steel. Let me get the cleaning cloth out of here. It takes a really good edge, and I think you get a lot of bang for your buck out of that steel. If you disagree, put it down in the comments. I want to hear what you got to say. But I think, at $60, this is, I think, a lot of knife for the price on it. And what I really like about it is I feel like I could carry it in about any situation. I think I've mentioned that before. The point on it is they call it a drop point, which technically it is. But it feels like I could use it in a very delicate kind of situation. I often use these things with small pieces, when it's more of a spear point, small pieces, electronics, stuff like that. And I feel like I can get in there and do some fairly delicate work with it, which I really like. It's also the kind of thing, it's not, aggressively tactical. So when you pull it out to do some work with it or something, people aren't going to look at you a little bit odd, which, they do, and they're going to look at me odd anyway. But the point is, it adds some class to your daily carry. I love that it's the front flipper besides the button release on it, which is nice and all. It's just a really handy kind of knife. And the placement of the clip is great because it really sits in my hand just right in there. So I feel like that the clip actually adds to the grip strength of the blade. All right, you saw it close up there, and it's a new setup, by the way, with a new camera. We got 2 new cameras now. Let me know what you think about it. We're trying new things, trying to get the lighting dialed in. The sound, I think the sound is pretty good, but if we're having problems with the sound, let me know about the sound. Always love your feedback, trying to make it a better experience for everyone. Anyway, let's take a look at Vosteed's website here. It's Vosteed, and I think they're kind of a newish player on the market. They've got a fairly decent selection of knives out there. There's a whole bunch of them. Let's see, here we go. They got kitchen knives. They got, kitchen knives. I do a lot of cooking, so that's kind of exciting. Anyway, they got a bunch of stuff, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the Corgi. And even in the Corgi, we got a bunch of different kind of handles, a couple different kind of blade finishes on it. We got the stonewash in black. We got the regular natural metal kind of color there. Look at it, nice red, easy to find, great for an EDC bag. I did specifically ask for this color. I just liked it. It just popped. I'm kind of a sucker for that kind of, understated elegance kind of thing, if you would, if I'm not being too, but I'm sure I am. My wife would definitely be the one to tell me that I'm being snobby or whatnot. But here it is, the Corgi with the Trek lock knife. And by Trek lock, I think they mean the button lock on it. And it's a 2.99 inch blade. Now, the reason that's important is the knife laws across the U.S. are ridiculous. And it changes from city to county to city, much less state to state. But by most cases, if you have a blade that is 3 inches or under, you're safe. Well, in this case, we're going right under it, keeping you right at 2.99. That's kind of the reason they make decisions like that. It's got the 14C28N metal there, the blade. We talked about that before. But let's get back into it. Micarta handle. The Micarta handles are really growing on me. I've been really prejudicial towards the G10 for years. I really like the G10, but the Micarta is really kind of quickly. It's vying 1-1 for like which one's my favorite. But here, look at this color selections here. We got black stonewash, black on black stonewash, green stonewash, black green stonewash, red satin, gray satin, pink, stone, black, what was this one? Black, jade, white, black. I kind of like that. That's very stormtrooper-esque. Like, if you're a stormtrooper, you're going out on the day, going out of the town, you got to carry your EDC knife with you. That's the way to go. That's what the Imperial wants. They want to see that. Anyway, here's a problem. Right now it says for U.S. customers, low stock. For non-U.S. customers, sold out. And I got to tell you, when I started this, before I refreshed the page, it was sold out. So they just added this back into stock. It's at $59, which is good because the price originally, I think on some of these, let me go over here and take a look at them. Some of them I thought were $10 more. And this one's sold out in that color. The pink satin, oh shucks, it's sold out as well. But in the, picking your color of choice. Also, they sell through Amazon. Here it is, the listing on Amazon. We got some of the colors and stuff. They got this one $62. I do kind of like that kind of color. There's the Stormtrooper white on black. It would match my cabinets, right? Anyway, I will put links to both down below so you can check them out. Again, I want to thank Vosteed for sending this for review. This is just a great little carry knife. It's nice and slim. You can carry it in your pocket, carry it in a bag. The button, I thought I'm a big fan of the flippers, but you always have that little tab up there, and they have a tendency to hook in your pocket and open, and you'll have it like you reach in your pocket and they'll be open like that. It's happened to me before, getting a little stab there, not fun. But with this, the front flip, I actually find myself very seldom using the button. Other than to retract it. Anyway, let me know what you think. Thanks again to Vosteed for sending it over. You all take care. God bless. And as always, shine on.